Okay.
All right,
No, that's
so
fine.
yeah, so Jalen, the teams finally started conference play at Coastal, able to split those two games. Just overall thoughts on how the team performed on the road.
Yeah, definitely. The first night, Friday night when we played them, I think we came out a little rattled. They came out aggressive, playing hard, and we weren't really ready to play. They beat us by a good margin. They controlled most of the game, so it was a close game, like throughout the game, but like you could tell who was going to win. We was hanging in there, but we just couldn't put it together. And then on Saturday we came with a whole type of different energy. Came out more energized, played harder, much harder, more aggressive. Beat them to the punch, and we was able to get the win.
Yeah, you started that second game, which Georgia State won 70-62. You played over
Yeah.
30 minutes, had 10 points, 9 rebounds. Did you feel most comfortable on the court just so far this year? Because I know that you haven't played every game this year so far, but
Yeah.
is this your comfort level very high that second contest?
Yeah, I'm starting to get back acclimated to the game. Being out for those 4 or 5 games I was out, and I was just getting a good feel for the game again. Coming back and just getting used to playing a lot, and getting up and down the court, getting my win back. So I'm starting to definitely feel more comfortable, like how I was out at the end of the season last year.
Yeah, and how are you just feeling physically? Because obviously this was a not a normal off season, and then you added not being able to start the season on the court. Just how are you physically right now?
Yeah, definitely feeling better to compare to the first game I played when we played at Tech because I was hurt that game, but I played through it and consequently had to set out the next 2 games. But it's just despite a few soreness, like feeling sore after the game. Other than that, I feel good during the game at least. Being able to play a lot.
And
So.
Sure. And then what about just the second year with the program, being a sophomore? What's been the difference you've noticed just from starting off your college career to now? Now being now you're not an upperclassman yet technically, but you got a lot of experience.
Yeah, definitely compared to last year, I feel more comfortable, feel more confident in my ability to go out there and do things I have to do. The coaches have a lot of trust in me, and I put a lot of trust in them, and they believe that I'm going to be a certain type of player, and I have to live up to that standard. Day in and day out. So just going out there and be able to execute that, I feel like I'm definitely like a better complete player than I was last year, and just starting to become, leading towards the upperclassmen as I am a sophomore and second semester's coming up. So just trying to live up to those expectations and become more of a leader throughout each and every game.
Yeah. Uh, do you feel? I know you had 5 fouls in that last contest, but still, you can see the improvement just knowing how to defend, how to use your
Mhm.
body instead of 9 rebounds. Just as a post player, do you just feel more adjusted to the college game and knowing how to assert your body on the court?
Definitely, because coming out last year, I wasn't sure how things were going to go in terms of the games. I wasn't sure how physical it was going to be. How the other bigs were, and I just came. Some games just came out. I didn't play my best. I just feel like I was just out there. But this year, coming in being used to, those whatever 30 plus games we played last year, being able to get used to those games and knowing how competition is going to be this year, I feel way more confident in my ability to go out there and perform and compete.
Yeah, doing my research, Jalen, how does a player from the Midwest, specifically Detroit, Michigan, or that
Mhm.
area, find their way to Atlanta, Georgia, to play college basketball? I'm sure you could have stayed closer to home. What was the appeal to head down to Georgia State here in Atlanta?
Yeah, most definitely. My one of the coaches on this team, the assistant coaches, he was at another school before, and he left that school and came here, and then
Mm.
when he on his way here, he asked me if I wanted to come down and play. So I always knew I was going to leave Michigan regardless, whether it be close or like in Ohio or something, or like far down here. And to be honest, I really was just looking for the best opportunity to play, and I knew I had to leave Michigan in order to do that. And Georgia State was the best option for me in terms of the options I had. So I just decided to come here, and that's how I made it to Atlanta.
Yeah, you have some other Midwestern guys on the team as well. What's that been like, having that maybe comfort level with some other guys from Michigan and Indiana and things like that?
Yeah, one of the other guys that is from Michigan, he went to a school that it's not far from my high school,
Yeah.
and actually most of the students from my high school go to that school. So it's probably down the road, 5 minutes away. So just being able to have him on the team is comfortable. And I knew him a little bit before I came here, but our bond has been able to grow since I got here. and the guy from Indiana, he's my room. They both my roommates actually.
Yeah, okay.
So it's pretty cool being able to play with them on the same thing.
Yeah, and we're talking to you. You guys are literally heading on the road after we finish to go to Troy, play
Mm-hmm.
play two more road conference contests against Troy University. How's this week of practice been, and what we have to do well to gain some more conference victories?
Yeah, this week of practice, coming off the two coastal games, it's been up and down, but I'm pretty sure our guys are ready to play and go in and get those 2 wins this weekend. Because especially last year playing Troy, they beat us twice, one time there, one time here. So definitely, I think we'll be ready to grow and get those 2 wins and just be there ready to compete.
And actually, this is my last thing. You're playing the conference schedule this year. For those not familiar with it, you're playing two games in a row. Usually, you
Yeah,
play a game on a Thursday and then a Saturday, Friday, then a
right,
Sunday. You're playing two consecutive games.
right.
How's the team getting used to it? First time you did it against Coastal, you go back to your kind of AAU days or high school days and playing tournaments and just playing these
Right.
consecutive games. How's the team adjusting to it?
It's definitely been something new for us. Playing those two back-to-back games. But the main thing is just being mentally focused and prepared to come out and play Friday. And whether win or lose, know that Saturday is going to be a dogfight too. Being able to come out and play hard again. So it's definitely going to get time to get used to. But I think our guys were ready. Like we last week, it was a different experience coming out and losing the first game, winning the second game. And our coach talked about being able to win both games. Every weekend, and he knows that we had the things that um, he knows that we have the ability to do that, and just coming out and win those both games. So we just got to come out and play hard, night in, night out, be ready to play those 2 days. So I
No,
think we got the guys to do it. So,
sure. Well, Jillian, thank you for your time. We appreciate it, and safe travels to Troy.
yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right.